Yeah, baby, it's that time of day. Ready to get this going, Jordan? All right, let's do it. What is going on, everyone? Derek here today, bringing you another episode of Building BLUCIFER. Guys, welcome back to the channel, and it is about to get hot up in here. But no, what I mean, guys, is BLUCIFER is about to get a ton of modifications coming up here soon. And one thing I do want to clear up really quick before we jump into this video, I know I did mention on Friday that obviously I was bagging the car, and that Monday's video would probably be a Building BLUCIFER episode of the car being bagged and the installation and blah, blah, blah. Unfortunately, guys, that's not the case today. We ran into a little hiccup when we started to do the installation with the bags. We were missing some simple pieces such as the Airlift Performance rear bag spacer that sits on top where the spring normally would, and you absolutely need that piece, and it was just such a headache because we had the car lifted up, we had everything ready to go. You know what, just roll it. So guys, we're gonna begin on the rear. We got the rear wheels off right now. Believe we gotta remove the sway bar. So yeah, guys, I was not BSing you. We were really on our way to start installing those bags, but unfortunately something happened. And that's why we're here today with a different episode. You know, speaking of this episode, you can clearly see from the title and thumbnail of this video, we obviously will be installing the Shelby GT500 Rear Valance. And honestly, guys, by far one of my favorite looks when it comes to the S197 rear ends. Many of you might remember, but we actually just did Jordan's not too long ago. And I'm not gonna even lie, guys, it's a must. If you have an S197 GT500 Rear Valance with some quad tips, it's a must. It honestly is. So when it comes to BLUCIFER, Jordan, we got some work to do, and we're gonna be taking care of him today.
Yeah, I don't know if they remember, but we have to take off the bumper.
Yes, we do.
Gotta do a little snip, snip.
Snip, snip. Oh my God, that just reminded me, dude. When we installed the deck lid and we started cutting the car, people were losing their freaking minds. Just wait until they go and watch this video. They are gonna hate me. So yes, guys, this is gonna involve some more cutting on the vehicle, but it's well worth it. It looks amazing. And you know, sometimes you just gotta take those risks and just go for it. Especially when it comes to a modification like this, because I promise you, once the final product is done, you're gonna see exactly why I was willing to take that risk. And you know, Jordan just did it too. He just got this car. We literally just hacked up his rear bumper. The thing about this is once you do it, there is no going back. But all right, guys, we have a doozy ahead of us today. It's a little process. It's not hard. It's just, you know, some time-consuming stuff going on. First thing we want to do is we have some jack stands. We have a jack. We want the rear end completely off the ground, and we want it secured as safe as possible. So that's gonna be step number one, getting the car jacked up. And as soon as we're done with that, guys, we'll go ahead and tell you what step number two will be. All right, I'm good. How about you?
Yep, jacked.
All right, guys, so we got the rear end of the car all jacked up, perfectly safe. As you can see on both sides, we do have the jack still with some pressure on the car and pressure applied to the jack stand. So for the second thing, guys, let's go ahead and unbox this Valance. I'll tell you a little bit about it. This is gonna be the 2013/2014 GT500 Rear Valance. It's a very, very simple part. I don't know, I want to say it's like polyurethane plastic or something like that. As you can see, plenty of room to run the quad tips on both sides.
I'll show you more once we get the bumper off, because on the inside of the bumper, Ford did a really good job of like pre-marking everything. They literally made it so like if you wanted to do this, you could, because they have literally marks for all the tabs and everywhere that you need to cut. There's one right here, plastic, and one right here. That's mainly the thing. A lot of times you kind of have to put some pressure going that way as well as twist, and that makes it easier to get out. For whatever reason, they just don't grab the threads like quite as good as they should, so you just have to give it a little pressure going that way.
There we go. You can just set that aside, guys. Here's your little bolts, which I am very appreciative of Ford for doing again. And we're just gonna go ahead, remove both taillights, and as soon as we're done removing the taillights, we'll be right back. You know what's funny, Jordan? I feel like these are legit the same threading.
I'm pretty sure they are.
The new edge, dude.
You gotta disconnect the little wiring harness that goes into it, and then you just push it out through the hole, and the whole taillight will come out. Just give it a little wiggle, just give it a little push on the backside of the pins, and there you go.
There's your tail light that you want to protect with your life. Oh my God, no, I'm just kidding. Gotcha. So while you're at it, guys, we highly recommend just go ahead and clean it up. It'll just make you feel better about yourself instead of being a dirty scum. Voila. So now that we got those things all cleaned up, we are gonna move on to the next part, and that's gonna be these two little screws that are screwed into our mud flap here. It's honestly screwed into the bumper as well. Again, guys, pretty simple process, but we're gonna take you along.
You have to get it off this little pin thing, so you just kind of slide it backwards, and it comes right off that pin after you got all those 3 out there.
And there's also some bolts underneath. We're gonna grab those and we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. So here we go.
You got these 2 pins here, 1 and 2. Now that those 2 are out, you can see that this is all free and you can move it all freely. And Derek is about to finish up taking those 3 on that side. And then we gotta take those 2 pins out.
And we have some...
Got 4 more push pins. So there's 1 here, there's 2 here, and then the other one right here.
By the clips to the rear quarter panels, which is that line right there. So let's get it. All right guys, now onto the part that is the most cringe. As I was saying.
I did it.
So Jordan just got kind of happy and just pulled it off. This little clip right there too. As you can see, this side is pulled out. That's all pulled out. Come over to the right. This is hard, guys.
That's hard. And then this one pulls out pretty easy. And then you got the 4 here. And then same on that side.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and unhook all the wiring harnesses. There's one right there. There's
one right here that you gotta take out from the inside.
Yeah, there's
That's
a couple.
why you have to remove that plastic cover, because this has to come out.
So now that we got all that taken care of, just gonna pull it out nice and gently. And there you have it, guys. We're gonna go ahead and bring this in the garage. We're gonna mock something up so it's super safe to lay on the paint, because unfortunately we do have to get the angle, and we're gonna show you where Ford did that factory cut line for us. And we're gonna gear up, get everything all good to go, and just start chipping away at it. I'm scared. This might be a little alarming. I can only imagine what you guys are thinking right now. Sorry! Woo! Fucking hell. Gotcha. There's this line, and that line runs all the way down on both sides. So what we're gonna do is take our cutter and we're gonna cut on that line, and that's just gonna open up some room for that new valance to stick right on. But guys, look how naked the car looks now. It looks so funny. Oh, and I just noticed this thing is absolutely filthy. I'm gonna go ahead and clean that too. And voila, guys, it's all cleaned up.
This is still too hefty of an angle, so he's gonna take the Dremel and just cut it along this line,
and then get down
and
there,
get that excess off, and then we're gonna be able to get that fine line right here where we need that cut line. So we're gonna do that.
All right, guys, so the trimming process is just about done. Jordan can show you our little stash over there of all the pieces of plastic. So pretty much what we did, you saw, we took the big saw, cut that chunk off, and I just took the Dremel. I actually cut out the bump, because that's actually probably the hardest part to cut out, is that bump. Cut that out already. Now we have a really, really defined line that we're gonna follow all the way down, and this is where, you know, the tedious cutting comes in, because you just want to make it as clean as possible. And then we're gonna finish it up with a sanding bit that goes on the Dremel. Make it all nice and smooth. Not that it's necessary, just because why not?
Well, you've made a good half a foot progress.
That's right, baby. So we have just completed the initial cut. So you can see we started on that line, we followed that line all the way to the other side. Now we're gonna go ahead and throw a little sander bit on here just to clean it up a little bit. And from there, guys, we'll start mocking up the new diffuser. We do have to go back and we have to cut out these little tabs. Now this is probably the most annoying thing, just because it's so tiny and tedious, but there's a ton of them, and that's where those clips on the new Valance is gonna slide in. So we have to cut those out, then take the Dremel, go in there, clean it out, and bada bing bada boom, should be good to go. All right, guys, little update for you. We're just about finished drilling out all those holes. Jordan's just in there sanding the insides of them so they're nice and smooth. So now on to the test fit of the GT500 Rear Valance, and this is gonna look incredible.
pushed really any in. Just test fitting, making sure you
Dang, dude, that's gonna look sick.
You can't see anything on these little cutouts because that's the main part where you cut. The line that Ford gives you is, it's okay.
It's a little off though.
Slightly off. Like
especially when it comes into these corners right here.
It's mainly this corner on both sides, the inner corner. You just gotta make sure that it comes all the way out and across because it's like slightly off, but it's pretty good.
Hey, you ready? Let's do this. Yeah. All right, guys, so now that we're done test fitting, we went ahead and pulled it off. We cleaned up all that plastic, and now we are just gonna go ahead and start applying this and get it all bolted up. Hey, Jordan, you wanna show them what we're gonna use to hold this down?
This right here.
That's called a mega zip tie.
Dude. It's gonna do the job.
It's gonna be better than the pins, man. So yeah, guys, one step closer, and we are almost ready to install. All right, so last zip tie. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and our 5th is just gonna go on this level. These are a perfect size. I don't even know why we have these, and honestly, it's gonna be a lot better than those stupid clips. I can tell you that. All right, guys, zip ties are in, all trimmed up. Really, really boss zip ties. These are not gonna go anywhere.
There it is.
Now it's time for the installation, and back out we go. All right, just set it up there just so we can give them an idea real quick. So right now, guys, what we're doing is just reversing the process. It's that simple. We're basically just plugging everything back up from the wiring harnesses, the clips, and you know, all that good stuff to keep this bumper holding on there. So as soon as we're done with that, we'll pick it right back up and pretty much to show you guys exactly where we're at with this. All right, guys, so we just finished the GT500 Rear Valance install on my 2013 Mustang GT. And I must say, guys, if you own an S197, go quad tips, get this Valance. It looks incredible, especially with the blue and all the other black accents. It's night and day different. So we're just gonna go ahead and show you guys. And if you do enjoy it, drop a like on this video, drop a comment down below, tell me what you think. But here it is. All right, Jordan, they wanna see it. Dang. Oh my God. That looks so good, doesn't it?
I just need quad tips.
I know, I just need the quad tips, but that's one step down. Look at this angle, guys. Oh my God, that looks insane.
Picture a quad tip right there, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, they're not ready for it.
Nah,
they ain't ready for it.
Next video,
yep. Well, guys, there you have it. Just installed the GT500 Valance, and I'm so excited about it. But you know, we do need the quad tips. Those are coming this week, and the next Building BLUCIFER episode you see will be the quad tips, so stay tuned for that. But you know, with that, kind of goes like this. Remember, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you drop a like, drop a comment, any questions or concerns. If you want to say what's up, that's cool too. And today's EBP vlog shout out is going out to Coyote50. Thank you so much for your continued support. Make sure you guys go check him out on Instagram. And for those of you that want to chance to win a shout out on the vlogs, make sure you follow me on Instagram at DerekBaranProductions and use hashtag WP Squad on all your posts. As you guys know, every time I film a video such as this one, I go to hashtag I used it and boom, shout out. Guys, if you love the way BLUCIFER is turning out right now, drop a thumbs up on this video. It'll mean the world to me. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you guys want to see. And you know, as far as the bag situation, guys, we're gonna get that resolved. And you know, hopefully this thing will really come together. But as far as today's video, guys, that's gonna be it. I truly hope you did enjoy that. I am in love with it. Like, again, they can't see the color on camera. It sucks, man. It really does. But guys, it looks so much better with that Valance. Like, so much better. We will see you Wednesday for a fresh video. I hope everybody had a great Memorial Day. And until next time, guys, we'll see you later. Wait. That's not how it goes. But until next time, we'll see you later.
I'm wasting my love on you.